Hey everybody, welcome back to the Transformers Tuesday. We're going to be looking at the Blokees Defender version, O2, the Overthrow. I think that this is a figure one. The figure ones and the vehicle ones, there's a weight difference. You can tell that from just looking at them. There's only about 8 pieces in this. There's about 20 pieces in this you got to put together. So I'm personally a figure person. I know you're like, well, you like Hot Wheels. I do. But I don't know. I like the die-cast metal to them. These are fine. These are cool. I'm personally, yes, I'd rather have a figure than a car. Even with cars, I used to play with them like they're action figures when I was a kid. I had this one. It had a spider, and I pretend like it could climb up walls. It was a spider on the hood of it. And then I had another one that had lightning painted on it. So I pretend like it was like, you know, it could electrify things like Electric Woman and Dino Girl. And I'm completely wrong. This is actually a vehicle. Dang, nabbit. Well, let me see. This one's also light. This one's also light. These are 2 light ones. There's only 4 vehicles. This one's a little bit lighter. So I've already picked up 1 vehicle or 2 vehicles. There's only 2 more. Oh, there's silicone gel. So I didn't want to do a vehicle right away, but I guess I am. So, we'll see how this one goes. And I think this one's another one, so these don't take much longer than the time it takes to make the video. All right, so robot vehicle combination. There is a thing you can unlock about that, so I need to remember that. The figure, or the thing that you put together right here, here's the information on the Inferno vehicle. Burn, baby, burn, disco Inferno. All right, so we got pieces and cat hair. The cat was up here rubbing me to pieces a while ago. All right, so this is the part that they want you to start with on number 1 and the ladder. So they go together. Shooby-dooby-doo-wop, ba-ba-da-da-ba-da. And then on part 2, you sandwich the 2 sides together right there. Now, the fact that this comes separated like this makes me think, is there going to be a combiner mode? That'd be kind of cool. Because then, okay, so for the next part, you put these 2 together, and you put it on here. Now, if this was a robot that turned into a bigger thing, like a gestalt, I would have the thing come like this, and it could be the foot. Because it kind of looks like a foot to me. You can make it into a hand, probably. Like that little thing can go on his shoulder, and then, you know, I don't know though. I really don't know what they're going to do with this. You can kind of tell with Hook that it's definitely going to be a gestalt. All right, there's 2 wheels in the back and 1 in the front. So you put this on like this. And then you have 3 sets of wheels. And then there's 1 piece here that can be used in the non-vehicle mode, it says. But see, Bumblebee doesn't do that. Like, you can't use that as his arm, which I thought would be the thing you can do. Oh, you replace his hand, I guess. Well, when I get Bumblebee, I guess I'll find out. All right, so this comes off and becomes his hand. You can also make it his hand. Well, if I had Inferno, like I knew which one was Inferno, I would open it. This one feels lighter, so I'm going to open this one next, hoping that it's a vehicle or Inferno or Bumblebee. I do keep one of the boxes for everything. Wheeljack. It's none of those things I just said. All right, well, I got a vehicle and I got a car or a figure all in one thing. Let's open the figures by themselves because they take a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm taking the instructions off. The only reason I left that one on that one is because he does something extra. So I'm gonna put everything on top of that with that. All right, this time we got Wheeljack. And here's his card. And there's the little thingamabob at the bottom. Find us on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook, so I'm not gonna find them on there. I should get a Facebook, like a fake Facebook, a Facebook. Because people keep telling me there's something called a marketplace on there that's really good. I don't know. All right, usually the back of these are the same. Now I know for him, he will have a left leg and a right leg. So I'm just going to put the backs on. And for him, I think the feet are going to be the same. Yeah, they look the same. The feet are going to be the same. The front is slightly longer than the back. I'll decide which one is more important after I get the place they're going to be put on, which is going to include the chest and the crotch. Now the crotch has got the writing on the back, no paint on the front. All right, now as far as the legs, okay, this is the right leg, not the correct leg, the right leg. There's no paint on the femur, thigh bone, whatever you want to call it, thigh part. So that's the right leg. Yeah, and it kind of does look, you can tell, like when they come together, they're the hood of the car. Okay, be really careful when you put these in, just because if you push it, like just push it in, it might fly up and disappear into nowhere. And I got 3 cats probably going to come here and start bugging me in a minute, because they just, all right, we ate 2 bites, ready to go back out. No, I'm not ready for you to go back out. I'm too busy. All right, so that piece right there is the same front and back. I should have said that before I put it down, then you will be a little confused. Also, the head pieces for these have the same, you can use it for these. Unfortunately, you can't put it on this because the deepness of the neck, well, I guess you would say. All right, here's his eye part, and here he is deactivated, activated. I like how his eyes turn on. All right, for the shoulders, according to the picture, there's no paint like on one of the shoulder corner, like, you know, like a symbol, like Autobot symbol. So a left arm and a right arm are going to use the same pieces, except for the hands. Talk to the hand. So this is a right hand, since I've already got it going in right hand mode. I mean, if you mess up, you can always swing it back around. So there's the right arm. Okay. Left arm. Raise your hand if you're sure. All right, we got these 2 pieces on like this, and now the back piece is gonna have like Soundwave had a little piece right here. I thought it was an antenna on Soundwave, but it's just for the little weapon, his shoulder cannon. His freaking shoulder cannon. Seems like it might be a little bit easier to put that on first, but okay. His head's kind of in the way of it, but oh well. And the guns also, if you didn't know, the guns have the same peg amount, like 3 millimeters. So you can use the big guns for the little guys, or the little guns for the big guys. There's a 3 millimeter port on the back where you can stick the gun when you're not using it. Like if you just want him to run around and need both hands for climbing or whatever. There's also a 3 millimeter port that you can't really tell it's a port. It's at the bottom. It looks like a plus sign if you connect to the sides here. And it made me think, because there's a hole not in the middle here, but it's on the toes. Much like technically it is on the toes here. See how the little lines go in? That creates the thing to hold on to the, they have stands. These don't have stands. But I bet they're going to do something. That's why there's actually a 3 millimeter port there. All right, so here we go. We got this guy. He's got mostly ball joints. Even in his hands, they're technically ball joints. But it's going to be more of a swivel thing for him. He's also got a swivel in the waist, but everything else is a ball joint. A lot of little posability here. He can stand fairly well. If you're having trouble standing him, you're going to have to put his gun up to counterbalance the weight a little bit. So that's why I kind of wish there was a stand. It'd be kind of cool to have one. I don't know what other 3 millimeter things there are. I thought maybe a Lego would work, but Legos are too wide. It makes me wonder if my brick blocks might work. I can't remember if brick blocks were taller, and I don't know if they were skinnier, but they're in the room and the drawer in there, but I don't feel like getting them out. All right, so there is Wheeljack, and we have Inferno vehicle mode. Clearly, this one I like better, but this one's got the little handles, so I'm gonna keep it out. Yeah, now I can see that, because I thought like that could be at his elbow, but the way it makes it, it can't be. So you just have to replace it with his hand. I see. All right, there's the instructions. There's the Wheeljack. There's the card. And come back next Tuesday, we'll have another one for you. Thanks for watching. Comment below.